definitely something else. But now, we're on to something new. We're on to something, hopefully, a little bit of a contrast of what we just saw on that mainstream. We are here on Lightshade. We're in the bottom right-hand corner map, starting all the way in the bottom right-hand corner. We have the Red Zerg player, the current reigning champion of DreamHack Masters, representing Team Clash. He is Reynor.
And oh god, I love these players so much. Spawning in the top left, but also proxying in the center right. We have the like, let's go. Oh my god, we have the blue Terran player representing Team StarCom, and also hailing from the land of the Ukraine. It is Kaz.
An absolute man of the people. He knows how to give us a palate cleanser.
Oh my god, I love it, mate. I love it. Jesus Christ. So so to say the least, fun fact, a little bit of a sneak behind the scenes. A lot of the European players were all in the in-game lobby, and they were antsy to say the least. They were like, oh my god, this series is taking so long. Like, let's go. And now they're finally let out. They're finally let loose, and immediately we have a proxy here from Kaz.
What more did we really expect? It's gonna go unscouted for quite some time, but it is also at a pretty far off location. As long as Reynor gets a little bit of an inkling when he sees these SCVs,
oh yeah,
should be able to prepare. He sees the bunkers!
Oh my god,
show me that drone control.
Exactly. We have 3 bunkers. We have a full wall off. Reynor does scout this, obviously, because he did open up with that overlord, did keep it above his natural. The boys are being pulled. Can he deny this bunker?
There's gonna be a lot of SCV placement in play. Quick cancel right at the last second, but it does allow the drone to break on through. Beautiful surround on one of the Marines already. I don't believe Reynor's lost a drone.
Oh, he has not lost the drone. Not yet, buddy. But there we go. Okay, a couple of drones are starting to fall. The boys are being pulled. They do deny these Marines for now, but the bunkers, they finished.
That they do. The SCVs are starting to go in, but Reynor's bought himself plenty of time to get some SCVs out. They're gonna have a much easier time dealing with those Marines. He even got a spine crawler way ago. He may not even need it, but it's nice as insurance.
Exactly, like Reynor's doing such a good job at just zoning these Marines away from the bunker. Sure, they finished, but it doesn't matter. The spine is done as well. Surely, Reynor, he can just come back home, go back to mining, because every single one of these Marines are dying. They're all falling, mates.
He doesn't even think it'll come to that. He is committed to fighting with the drones. All right, now he starts to pull back because he has a very healthy Zergling count.
Yeah.
Not only can he clear this up, he can go for a counterattack if he wants to.
Exactly. He's perfectly safe at home. There we go. Finally, he cleans up every single bunker. We do have a spine done as well. The Marines are going to do nothing. And there we go. GG gets called. Mate.
A single team.
3 minutes! 3 minutes, boys! Let's go! We had to wait an hour and a half for this. It's beautiful, mate. It's beautiful.
All worth it. Well worth it for us to be able to see why Reynor is that reigning champion.
Oh, God, I love them so much.
I love you, Kaz. I love you, Reynor.
We were worried. So for those wondering, again, it's 2:30 a.m. here in the land of Australia. It's honestly pretty late, and because of the delays, we were really scared. We were really worried about what would happen. You know, if we could, how our mental state would be a couple of hours from now, towards DreamHack Latin America.
Mental state's already going, like, I don't know about you.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? Reynor and Kaz, they're helping us out there, keeping us sane. More importantly, mate, they're keeping us on schedule. There you go, mate.
They really are. We might actually be able to start Latin America on time.
We could, yeah, it's possible, mate. It's possible. Oh, God. I love it.
So of course, we have 5 best of 3 series this year, and on schedule, allocated about an hour to each of them. But probably not going to happen, especially considering the next map we're on.
Oh my god, exactly, because I don't know how this made it through the vetoes, but I love that it did. For those wondering, game number 2 is going to be on Beckett Industries. Oh.
I don't know who... I have to wonder what the vetoes are then. Especially from the side of Kaz.
I have, yeah, right. I mean, well, to be fair, Kaz would have wanted this to go through, but I guess Reynor probably had no fear, right? I mean, we're talking about Reynor, man. He's one of the best players in the entire world. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, you know what, Kaz, just pick your maps. Just pick them. What are you gonna do about it, mate? And yeah, wow, here we are.
Absolute. He just exudes that confidence.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But then again, so does Kaz. Picking a map like Beckett.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Beckett, by the way, here we are on, well, Beckett Industries. We're in the top right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner. He is the Red Zerg player, currently up 1-0 in this best-of-3 series, coming out for the land of Italy. He's going to be representing Team Clash. Everybody give it up for Reynor.
I love how there's people go for it, man. Go. I love how there's people in the chat that's like, that's how you do it, Taiwan. Like, another guy's like, yo, I just woke up, I started watching StarCraft today. I didn't know games could last less than half an hour. It's shocking, I know. But spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Beckett Industries LE, we have the Ukrainian Terran player representing Team Starcom. It is Kaz. I waited 84 years for this. Oh god.
It's just like it's seen the Titanic.
Oh my god, we love you, chat. We love you. But here we are. We're in game number 2, and this time there is no proxy.
That there isn't nothing too aggressive here. I would still say keep our eyes particularly on Kaz. That's because there's no proxy. Doesn't mean he's not going to try to pull something a little cheeky.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, do we need a proxy? No, mate. We're on Beckett Industries, right? It's the smallest map in the map pool, and pushes, at least early game aggression, can hit faster. They can hit harder, especially these bio pushes with tanks. So I'm looking at Kaz to see what he has in store for us, because again, this is considered to be a more Terran favored map alongside maps like Blackburn, especially in this matchup. But at the same time, mate, we're talking about Reynor.
We are. No map is favored against Reynor here.
Exactly. Meanwhile, I do see that there are people asking for predictions, asking for bets. We'll try and get someone on that. There should be an ESL mod somewhere around here, so hopefully they can work on that. Otherwise, after this series, we'll make sure like we notify the correct people. We'll try and get that underway.
Yeah, it can be a little bit awkward as I believe some shifts are changing right now.
Yes.
We'll get it from there.
Mate, you're on it, mate. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. Yes, the ESL mods did kind of change their shifts from the oceanic ones into the European ones. So yeah, we are just kind of in the middle of that at the moment. But yes, so far everything's pretty standard. You know, we got our third base up and running here for Reynor. I say standard, but yo, that's a hidden Roach Warren.
Very, very well hidden. That Reaper has been trying to dip in and out, but the Queen placement from Reynor has been absolutely impeccable, preventing any scouting happening.
Yeah, exactly.
And we talked a bit about Beckett Industries being favorite for Terran when it comes to things like bio pushes. What is harder than a bio push? Roach timing.
Nah, 100%. I'm with you all the way there, Yaku. So, in general, ground pushes, right? They hit so much harder, and I love how Reynor is going for this. Honestly, it's a little bit predictable, right? I'm sure Kaz probably has this crossing his mind, but unfortunately, he has no confirmation. He hasn't been able to get into the main base. He has no idea what he is up against, and Roach is already on the way.
Yeah, on any other map, looking at what Kaz has here, I'd say, yeah, he can try to buy himself some time with the Hellions as he swaps the factory around, get some tanks out, maybe get a Banshee if he has the starport, but on Beckett, you're buying yourself half a second at most.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, like, he's delaying his starport, by the way. This is kind of a pseudo 2-1-1 opening. So because of that, he won't have, like, say, a Banshee out. And unfortunately, because of the add-ons, he doesn't have a tank either. Like, he's got Marines and Hellions, mate.
Oh no, he's only getting the tap lag right now. He would want to swap with the barracks, but he doesn't want to waste the progress he's made researching Stim either. Thankfully, he can still lift up his orbital command here, but I don't think that's going to be enough. The wall. Okay. The wall does get lifted right at the last second.
I mean, the wall is the wall, but for how much longer? Because the bios are landing. The depot is going to go down. The road Ravager can waddle into the main base. And again, Kaz, he's being punished for his greed here. Like the 2-1, like, of course, the CC before factory, like, oh my, it's just all falling apart, mate.
Oh my god, he's even preventing bunkers from going up. Snipes out that SCV. This has got to be it, right? I mean,
mate,
what can Kaz really do with what he's got?
He's got boys, mate. That's all he has. 2 Marines just barely. Oh no! Okay, they just barely pop out. So does the Marauder. They do dodge the bios. Just barely. The tank pops out. And Kaz, he holds. He's alive. But mate, is he living?
He's on life support right now. He's alive, technically. He's alive, TM.
Yeah, feels bad, man, because Reynor, he's just not stopping. He just keeps taking out whatever he can, getting as much value as possible. Even a bile here forces some lost mining time.
And while this was all going on, Reynor did not make reinforcements. He knows the game can go on a little bit longer. He just shot up into drone count. It's 55 to 18. I don't care how many mules you've got. There is no recovering from that.
Mate, 3 orbitals there. 3 orbitals.
You have 3 orbitals. Except now it's 66 to 20, so
even
greater difference.
So yeah, like just the greed here from Kaz was punished hard. You know, he still doesn't have a starport, by the way, which means he doesn't have medevacs, so he can't go for any drops or anything like that. He's just got what he has here, which is 2 tanks and a handful of Marines. To be fair, he does have 3 CCs, so he can produce 3 SCVs at a time. He's got mules, but like, is that enough?
Well, it's enough if Reynor just never expands again, but he's already working on his 4th.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting to really cover the map and creep.
Yeah, the creep is on the way, the 4th is on the way, Lair gets thrown down, double Evo chambers. I'm honestly surprised about the double Evo chambers. Like, Reynor, he's, I guess, gonna wait for upgrades before he pushes out. More importantly, I guess he's just waiting for his opponent, because there we go, Haas going for the right choice.
That he is, going a little bit all in here with every single one of his SCVs. Well, not a little bit all in, absolutely 100% all in. He doesn't even have Banelings, but Reynor has more than enough Zerglings to surround. Maybe not at choke point.
Yeah, that was not the best trade, to be honest. Again, there's still a lot of Marines here, and the tanks, they survived. Like, there was no focus, there was no like targeting on those tanks, so they're still here for Kaz.
They are looked a little bit exposed for a second, but Kaz does keep them alive. For now, anyways, Reynor is setting up a little bit of a wraparound.
A 360 surround, man. The problem is that, again, Kaz is on a timer. He has to end the game now, and the game is gonna end, but, mate, he's about to get surrounded.
Yeah, he will end the game, just not in his favor.
Yeah, feels bad, man. The roaches come out, the full surround comes in, GG gets called, and Reynor takes the series 2-0.